getting breaking news coming in now from the World Cup final that's happening in Ahmedabad right now. Security breach was reported during the India versus Australia World Cup final that is currently underway. Now, this after a pro-Palestine supporter entered the field. You can see that pitch intruder there. You can see that intruder there. He in fact went on to hug Virat Kohli. He came quite close to Virat Kohli. You can see that visual quite viral on social media. Virat Kohli refusing to entertain him. He was taken out by the security personnel and he is being questioned right now. That is the latest we have right now. Stop bombing Palestine is what is written on his T-shirt, as you can see right now. You can see the Palestinian colors, the flag and the scarf, the gear that he's wearing on his face right now. He tried to hug Virat Kohli there, but Virat Kohli tried to move him away. My colleague and senior executive editor Abhishek Kapoor joins us on the phone line for more. Abhishek, it's not the first time we've seen a pitch intruder, but this one, of course, is political. Stop bombing Palestine. We understand that this individual has been taken for questioning now.
Yes, he has been detained by the Ahmedabad police, taken over the stadium, and we questioned is what we are getting to hear. But what is important is that this is indeed a security lapse, in the sense that obviously the seems like a student, but he was perhaps not wearing a T-shirt with that political slogan, Free Palestine, Stop Bombing Palestine, while he was getting into the stadium. And if he was, then why he was not checked? And if he was carrying a T-shirt in his pocket or in whichever manner, or was it checked? And so obviously, and remember, by the time you reach the stadium and you go to the stands, you go through at least 3 or 4 security checks. And then this man obviously came prepared, because he managed to come to the cross the ropes and come to the pitch. You rightly mentioned, Rakshita, that it's not the first time that a storming of the pitch has happened. But then the fact is that in the case of Ahmedabad Stadium or the Narendra Modi Stadium now, there is a ditch between the stands and the ropes, and then you cross that and then you come. So obviously he really planned, prepared. So whether this guy had earlier access to the stadium and so could, chalk out his strategy, how he would come to the stands and, jump over from the stands and come to the ground and then run to the pitch. And he could reach the, he in fact touched Virat Kohli physically and disrupted the match, even if briefly. So I think this is clearly a lapse on which the security agencies will be focusing on, and that's why we bringing to our viewers that he has been detained. Ahmedabad police is questioning him to see whether there was a fallback plan also, whether he came with a group and not alone, and if yes, who all are these people. Seems like a student, as I said, and Ahmedabad has a vibrant student community from outside of Gujarat, and it's possible that this is one of them. But then, as I said, details would be coming only after the questioning is complete. The moment we get to hear more, we'll bring to our viewers. But what is important is that this seems like a breach has happened and investigation is in order.
Right. All right. Thanks so much, Abhishek, for joining us with those details. But of course, that is the big update that we're getting in, a pro-Palestinian protester there. In fact, Abhishek, if you could tell us more details, is there any information if this person who was being questioned right now, is he from Gujarat, is he from India, and any information, because we do know that there are many elements across the country. We've seen pro-Palestinian protests also that have sprung up in various parts of the country. But this one, of course, is something that really needs to be examined, because this is a VVIP event where several dignitaries have come. We expect the Prime Minister also to arrive here. And this, of course, is a massive security breach. The person in question has to be identified, and if anybody is behind him.
We are finding out, Rakshita, whether that is the case, because he's still being questioned and the police is not sharing anything at this stage till they are very clear what this is, what exactly are the antecedents of this man. They are not yet letting us know the identity of the individual. Of course, he has been identified. We have to wait for a while to get those details. But it seems like a plan. It seems like done with proper planning and execution, because, as I said, I was mentioning earlier, reaching to the pitch in fact, reaching the stands themselves, it takes about 3 or 4 security checks. And then you are in the stands, and then the stands have barricades, and then you jump over those barricades, and then there is a ditch, you jump that, and then there are ropes, and then you run through the ground and reach the pitch. So obviously, whether this man had special access, whether he was part of some teams, some vendors who had access, and then he knew the area, how he would execute the plan, he did some recce, all those things, these are important aspects which are being looked at by the police. It's being taken very seriously by the police administration in Ahmedabad. Remember, it's a big day. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to be there. Union Home Minister Amit Shah is going to be there. And Ahmedabad Police Commissioner himself is camping at the stadium when this incident happened. So obviously, this is a serious matter being looked at like that. And in a while, we should know exactly who this person is and how he could come in and breach all the security, breach the security grid and reach the pitch.
Right. Absolutely. 6,000 security personnel, Abhishek, have been deployed in the Narendra Modi Stadium. They have restricted routes as well. And as you were telling us, the entire process, there are, of course, a lot of security checks that happen in any given match, especially a World Cup match. There are protocols in place. This, of course, raises many serious questions. We have seen excited fans, crazy. You know, India is a cricket crazy nation. We've seen crazy fans wanting to, touch the feet of cricketers and whatnot. We've seen, but this, of course, is something that looks planned. There is a message that he's carrying, and we do understand what type of headlines that such elements are trying to grab. But thank you so much for the moment, Abhishek. We'll keep coming back to you for more. But that is the latest we have right now, viewers. A security breach at the World Cup that is underway, World Cup final that is underway between India, the hosts India and Australia in the Narendra Modi Stadium, the biggest cricket stadium, remember, in the world. But this, of course, is a serious update coming in. The person is right now being questioned. We will get you more details as and when we get the information on that.